Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Days of Our Lives. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. When it comes to shock twists, Days of Our Lives is often on top gear with it. As we reported earlier, the spoilers tease that in the upcoming week, a totally unexpected duo will create some steam in the bedroom. Now, the story seems to be heading in a direction that's pointing that Stephanie might be one half of that unexpected duo. But can Harris really be the other half of it? Or is this a misdirection? Let's find out. A jilted Stephanie looks for a wild night. We know trouble's times are inching quite fast towards Stephanie and Chad on Days of Our Lives. Jealous and insecure by Everett's return in her life, Chad has resorted to really mean ways. The spoilers reveal that in the upcoming episodes, Stephanie will find out the truth about Chad buying Gwen's part of the Spectator and forcing Xander to get behind him in firing Everett. Furthermore, the Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Stephanie will move back into her parents' house after breaking things off with Chad. Understandably, she will feel the need to lean back on someone. Now it seems like a no-brainer that she should lean on Everett. However, she may feel like she wants to keep things platonic with him as of now, or she may find some secret about him, like his marriage to Jada, or about him lying to her about the coma. Stephanie leans on Harris for comfort on Days of Our Lives. If Stephanie starts feeling heartbroken by both men, she might end up at the pub drowning her sorrows in alcohol on Days of Our Lives, and that's where she might bump into someone she can lean on, namely Harris. Initially, it could all be rather innocent, with her just crying her heart out to him. But after several drinks enter both their systems, they might get swayed and decide to do something frisky to forget their woes. Alternatively, there is also a possibility that Stephanie might just get sloshed and Harris takes her to his home. Just to sober up, no hanky-panky. However, things might take a different turn when they are alone in the privacy of his living room or bedroom on Days of Our Lives. But then they might just end up passed out next to each other on the bed. In the fictional town of Salem, where secrets lurk around every corner and love is never quite as simple as it seems, the drama unfolds in unexpected ways. For loyal viewers of the long-running soap opera Days of Our Lives, every episode brings new revelations and shocking developments that keep fans on the edge of their seats. And in a recent storyline that has set tongues wagging and pulses racing, the lives of two beloved characters are about to intersect in a way that will forever change the course of their destinies. In the dimly lit confines of the Dimera mansion, where intrigue and scandal are as commonplace as the flicker of candlelight, Harris and Stephanie find themselves drawn together in a whirlwind of passion and desire. For weeks, the tension between them has been palpable, simmering just beneath the surface as they navigate the treacherous waters of love and betrayal. Harris, with his brooding charm and enigmatic allure, has always been a magnet for trouble. As the black sheep of the powerful Dimera family, he has spent a lifetime struggling to escape the shadow of his notorious relatives and forge his own path in the world. And yet, despite his best efforts to resist temptation, he finds himself inexplicably drawn to Stephanie, a woman whose beauty and grace mask a complexity and vulnerability that both intrigues and terrifies him. Stephanie, for her part, is no stranger to heartache and turmoil. Raised in the tumultuous world of Salem's elite, she has learned to navigate the treacherous currents of love and loss with a steely resolve that belies her tender years. And yet, beneath her cool exterior lies a passionate soul yearning for connection and intimacy. A yearning that Harris awakens with a single glance, setting into motion a chain of events that will forever alter the course of their lives. As the flames of desire burn ever brighter between them, Harris and Stephanie find themselves swept away by a tidal wave of emotion that threatens to consume them both. In the heat of the moment, all thoughts of duty and responsibility are cast aside as they succumb to the undeniable pull of their mutual attraction, losing themselves in a haze of ecstasy and abandon. But even as they surrender to the intoxicating rush of passion, a shadow looms on the horizon. A shadow that threatens to tear them apart and shatter the fragile illusion of happiness they have so desperately clung to. For lurking in the shadows is a figure from Harris's past, a figure hell-bent on revenge and willing to stop at nothing to destroy everything he holds dear. As the sun sets over the picturesque streets of Salem, casting long shadows across the landscape, Harris and Stephanie find themselves ensnared in a web of lies and deception from which there may be no escape. For weeks, they have danced on the edge of oblivion, their forbidden love threatening to consume them both in its fiery embrace. And now, as they stand on the brink of destruction, they must confront the harsh realities of their situation and decide once and for all whether their love is worth fighting for. For Harris, the choice is clear. Despite the danger and uncertainty that loom on the horizon, he cannot deny the depth of his feelings for Stephanie or the intensity of the bond that has formed between them. And so, with a fierce determination born of desperation and defiance, he vows to stand by her side and protect her from whatever dangers may lie ahead. But for Stephanie, the path forward is far less certain. Haunted by doubts and fears, she struggles to reconcile the conflicting desires that rage within her. The desire for love and companionship, and the desire for safety and security. And yet, even as she grapples with the weight of her choices, she cannot deny the magnetic pull of Harris's presence or the undeniable truth of their connection. As they embark on a journey fraught with peril and uncertainty, Harris and Stephanie must confront their deepest fears and confront the demons that threaten to tear them apart. And in the process, they will discover that true love is not always smooth sailing. It is a tumultuous journey filled with twists and turns, highs and lows, triumphs and tragedies. But through it all, they will learn that love has the power to conquer even the darkest of shadows and illuminate the path to redemption and salvation. And so, as the sun rises once more over the horizon, casting its golden glow upon the streets of Salem, Harris and Stephanie stand united against the forces that seek to tear them apart, ready to face whatever challenges may come their way with hearts full of hope and determination. For in the end, they know that as long as they have each other, they can weather any storm and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before.